5:46 on Sports Talk. Scott and Matt with you. Mark Sikora is here. He is the head coach for men's soccer at Parkland College. We will not make you read children's books.
Thank you.
Unless you really want to.
No, not really.
But it's great to have you here. Next week, the Cobras, who finished the season at 11-2-1, will have the number 3 seed in the Region 24 tournament. They will host the opening round match on Wednesday against number 6 seed Southwestern Illinois, a team, coincidentally, you just played.
Right.
So you get the good or the bad, I don't know, of playing a team twice in a row.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, on the good side, we don't really have to look at film or anything. Assuming that neither of us really changes what we do in a week, it helps our guys stay relatively focused, and this is what we can do. And we were successful for most of that match, so we just kind of build on that. And then areas that we thought we could be hurt, we'll just try to deal with those the next couple of days.
11-2-1. I mean, that looks like an outstanding record. I know coaches are never pleased, but can you look back at the body of work for the regular season and see it as a positive?
Sure. We try to win every match if possible, and considering every year is different, especially at junior college. You have guys usually 1 year, 2 years at a time, and every 2-year cycle you have new guys. So it's old hat to us, and we always. But for these guys, it's brand new. I've got 17 new players in the program this year. So if you would have told me this is where we'd be, winning a conference championship and then having a really solid record, I would have taken it in a heartbeat. I am pleased. Obviously, we always want to do more, but where we are right now is pretty nice.
Mark, I know you coached at the high school level previously at Centennial too, but what are the challenges in recruiting players to Parkland, getting players on the team, and then having such a quick turnaround because they're not here for more than 2 years at all?
Yeah, well, high school, it was great, working with kids for 4 years and helping them kind of get through school and stuff like that was good. Junior college is just like that on just multiplied by 20.
Yeah.
It's tough, and especially, when we have guys that are kind of all over, not only, Illinois, but could be all over the world, and to get them all on the same page quickly, kind of what our vision is as a coaching staff. But in a way, it's also fun because there's never a dull moment. So, and I think the other part of that is, in high school was relatively easy because you knew who you got. College is with the recruiting, and it's really at any level. In a way, you like that because you get to craft the team that you want and the image and the style that you want. On the other hand, like I said, when you've got guys from different backgrounds, I know the game relatively is the same language, but how they speak it and how they play it, that's certainly an issue.
When you recruit international players, or they come into your program at all, just what are the challenges that present? And also, too, it's not like, I don't think you have a recruiting budget like Illinois football or Illinois basketball. How are you finding some of these guys to come to Champaign?
Early on, it was tough. It was just turn over every rock. And as the years have gone on and we've had some success, Parkland is just in and of itself naturally attracting a lot of international students, one. So that helps. And then, as we have guys that have had some success and had a good experience, then the word
of mouth.
Yeah, absolutely. But there's no shortage, especially for international. At the junior college ranks, they're always looking. There's a lot of players who are looking to get into the university system in the U.S. That way. And then it's just a matter of finding the right fit. And I might get 15 emails a day, but it's also then like, sure, I'm sure you're a great player. However, we want to know, how well will you do here? And Champaign is different than every other place, so, and how we want to play, and the student athlete. So there's certainly concerns there. And then, sometimes you miss like anything else in recruiting, but a lot of times we've gotten it right. So, and then I just try to remember, we want to allow them to have a good experience, word of mouth. We want to build a program that people want to come to and stay and be successful. And for the most part, we can do that.
On the roster, guys from Italy, Canada, England, the Netherlands, Japan, France, Colombia, Venezuela. in Champaign.
Yeah, yeah, and we want to try to balance, and one of the things that our former AD told me right away is, we are still a community college, and don't lose sight of that. So my goal every year is to start as local as I can, and then work our way out. And if that hits Japan, then hits Japan. But I'm also proud of the fact that in our best years, which we've had in the last 4 or 5 years, half our roster is local kids or within what we consider I think it's the 505 district that serves Parkland. So, we've got Champaign, Urbana, we have Central, we have Unity, we have Danville, St. Thomas More. So, I like the fact that we are still serving the community the best that we can. But you're right. I mean, it's funny when you look at our roster and.
In the minute we have left, Mark, and we're talking with Mark Sikora from Parkland College, what's key? What's the message to your guys to get through 3 matches and on to nationals this next week?
Yeah, we were fortunate enough to do this 2 years ago, and so I kind of know what the road is from a coaching staff perspective. But I also got to remind myself, if you look towards the end too quickly, you kind of miss the moment that you're in now. So I really want these new guys especially just enjoy the grind, and every session and every moment is that chance to get a little bit better, and let's just deal with that next game ahead of us. And there's no point of talking about getting to Florida if we can't get past Wednesday. And that's the stuff that myself and my assistant will deal with as we go. But, just for now, enjoy the moment, and, hopefully we'll be on the right end of the result.
Mark, really appreciate you stopping by. We'll do it again, all right?
Sure, thanks.
Mark Sikora, head coach for Parkland men's soccer.